So tell me, Mauro, it's the first time in Riyadh, you're visiting a museum. What kind of impression has it made on you so far?
Well, it's fascinating. I think the depth of history, art and culture, and it's something that, if you think about it, is pretty obvious. But in reality, when you look at this region and saw it from outside, I'm Italian or from the United States where I live, you don't really think about it. There are so many stereotypes and it's very superficial. And then you arrive here and this really overwhelming, the depth of the history that you have. It's something actually that I think it would be great. It's a story to tell, to celebrate in everything. As a story, but also in the art and in the design and in everything you do in this conversation with the rest of the world. I think it's fascinating.
Absolutely. I think the nice thing about history is that it reminds you that there is an identity, there's a source, there's our roots. I mean, something that we're all very proud of, and it's also nice to be able to change perception and look at culture in a different perspective, especially our culture, from the scriptures to the writing. I think the Arabic writing, the Kufi writing especially, has been used in embroidery and in different arts, graffiti. So you really go back to the source.
Yeah. I think the challenge is how to put all of this in communication with the rest of the world. So how do you preserve and celebrate the integrity of that heritage, of that identity, and then you put it in dialogue with other identities and other cultures? And what is that dialogue? I think it's one of the richnesses of this region, and it's so important to tell the story because it's a fascinating story. And it could really help also through art and design to build bridges between different cultures around the world in this sort of global dialogue.
Absolutely. Creativity is something that is subjective and that's also very historical, but you tapped into something about building bridges, and it's true. Art and fashion and history can build bridges, and it can actually create a sense of belonging, a community between artists, between creative people. So I think the sky's the limit to what can happen really with all this. And we're very happy you came and visited us.
Yeah, I feel the energy. I've been here just a short time, but I already feel the energy in conversation like the one we're just having and with other people here. The potential of this region and how much there is to leverage, and how much hope there is also for the future to really, make sure that you leverage everything you already did as a country, as a population, as a culture, and now put it in dialogue with the rest of the globe.
Absolutely. There's so much untapped talent that we're not aware of, and it's all about creating a platform, giving opportunities. We're at a stage now where it's very progressive. So many great new things are happening, and many industries are opening up, whether it's art, whether it's fashion, whether it's even history, preservation of the arts. I think this movement is what will also put us on a different perspective as well. Definitely.
Fantastic. Thank you for guiding me here.
Thank you for coming and sharing your journey and sharing ours as well. It's a pleasure having you.
What I found here in this country in this couple of days is really a unique energy that you don't find in many other parts of the world. I think is linked to this potential that these emerging artists feel that they can leverage to really express themselves in this global dialogue that is opening up. And so it's a unique opportunity I think they have, that I'm witnessing, and I think they really feel it. And when you talk to them, you can feel it yourself.